Yo yo yo, what is up guys? Hope you guys have a lovely day so far. So back on F1 2021, as you can see. So something a little bit different this time. So it's not of course we're doing two races for this video, because I'm in the multiplayer Liberty this time, using a white ball, red ball Liberty, what they use for, used to be for Japan on 2021, but because of COVID, they use it at the Turkish Grand Prix. So that's why I'm using this Liberty. So make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, like the videos if you enjoy it. I'll appreciate it a lot. So we're racing at Brazil, the first race of the day on this video. 5 nights are out, away we go. Those three are just stored. Lucky I got through there with no damage. And I've got a penalty straight away. It's kind of a bit harsh, but oh well. And then these guys were kind of all over the place. So luckily I managed to get through there. So gained about a few 5-6 places there at the start, so it's not too bad. Yeah, the penalty was a bit harsh, but nothing I can do there. So I can just gonna continue and concentrate on my. I'm just gonna continue, forget about the 2-second penalty, and move on from there. So coming towards here, one guy snowed down. Some guys are kind of all over the place in open lobbies. What I'm doing right now, kind of a bit weird, but I managed to dive on the inside here. So luckily, he gave me the space there. So into P8 already. Time I got to the end of the middle sector, coming towards the end of the first lap, onto this long main straight. Kind of a main straight, or yeah, so kind of a long main straight. So not good straight on the Canada. Well, I wouldn't say Canada, but I'll say another straight you can overtake on. So on to lap 2, one guy got crashed on the turn 2, so that gives me another place into P6 right now. By the end of the first sector, towards turn 4, just trying to push hard as I can. Just because of that 2-second penalty from earlier, kind of a bit annoying. I found it a little bit annoying, but it's kind of okay because it's not a league race, or it's not a social race or something, so it's not too bad. And I get it all the time, so it doesn't matter. So I don't even care about penalties anymore, or track limits, whatever, or a warning. I don't care, or something. So coming towards the end of the last turn, this guy went in too deep. Kind of a bit weird, but I didn't even touch him at all. I braked normally, and he braked about 10 meters later or something. Then he realised he made a mistake. So yeah, into P5. Doing my personal best. I haven't set the fast lap yet, but I'll try and get the fast lap later on. Coming towards turn 3. I've got a few seconds up the road from P3, so I might have a chance, maybe try get P3 or something. I don't know if I do okay. Coming towards in the middle sector, some of the guys ahead are kind of, well, all over the place. So that puts me up to P3, and then this guy, a back marker, just hit the P2 guy from that turn, and I managed to get into P2 after that. So I'm into P2 already at halfway of this race, and the leader's about a second ahead of me. So this is a battle for the lead right now. So I'm gonna have a chance for a victory here if I do okay. Yeah, coming towards. I haven't got the DOS on this lap, but I'm just using my EOS a little bit just to clear away from the others, and try to catch the leader at the end of the race. So coming towards turn 2 or turn 3 right now, trying to get the DRS. Luckily I did get the DRS, so I can see my EOS a little bit. So that's good for now. Decided to save my EOS for this lap, so I can save it for the end of the race, a lap later, so I can push the last lap, so I can try to get a 2-second gap or something, because of the penalty wise. So coming towards middle sector once again, trying to get closer, but I'm catching him a little bit by about a few thousands, or maybe a tenth, I don't know. Just trying to get closer to him so I can get into its DRS, and that's what I need to do. It's fine if it's 5 tenths or 7 tenths, I'm okay with that. If it's 9 tenths, I just need to be just be on the limit. So coming towards the end of that 4, I'm in his DRS, so I don't worry about using EOS too much. I can save it for a little bit towards turn 4. Decided to use my DRS now. Trying to overtake him at turn 1. He's going to the fence. I decided to switch back. Got to dive the inside. Into the lead. At turn 1. Before the first sector. And that is in the lead. And that's P1. So what I've got to do now is try to get a 2-second gap from behind if I have a chance of winning this race. So I'm using my EOS now. Well, not on this bit because I want to save it for the end of the lap. Or on this other straight. A gap is 9 tenths right now. Or nearly a second. About a second right now. So coming towards this middle sector. So I've still got another second to gain. So this is kind of a bit tricky. It's going to be tight, but it might be close. It might be a close one. So coming towards the end of the middle sector, trying to get this last turn normally. Lucky I did. So I use my EOS now. I had 30 seconds remaining. Trying to get a push to the straight. Got a purple middle sector, so I might have a chance for a fastest lap here. Coming towards the 9, it is going to be a victory on the road with the fastest lap. But the 2-second wasn't enough, so I didn't get the victory in the end. It is annoying, but that's what it is. So that's what penalty's for. It feels like the penalty was a bit harsh for me, but I mean I should have won that. I should have won that fair and square. It's a bit annoying. Well, I don't know. You just move on from there, really. Well, at least I got a podium, though. That's the main thing. So now we're off to Spa. Another 5-lap race for this one. Race 2 for this one. Using the same nudity again. So I thought I'd do something new and different for this video. So using a Red Bull special nudity. We'll use it at the Turkish GP. Last year's season. In 2021. So now we're off to Spa. 5 nights about where we go. A bit sorry about the Mr. Judge there. Try and get through. Got through there nicely at turn 1. So no bashing around, hitting on my side. So that's enough for me. So just trying to stay ahead from the others. I could overtake this guy, but I don't want to take a risk because I don't want to get spin on this corner. So I decided to back out, hug the inside, and then luckily I managed to gain 2 places there. So that's kind of, I'm not sure it was the right decision, but I could have gone for the move there, but I worried he's going to turn into me. So that's why I backed out. So coming towards the middle sector, into P7, not a bad start, not a bad first lap. So just trying to get through this lap nice and clean. Well, a little bit wide there, but I was worried I was going to spin there, so that's why I went to the right a little bit. Luckily, I didn't spin there. This bit, well, I was worried about spinning there, but I had to back out a little bit, just to make sure. Just coming towards the 3rd sector now. Use my EOS here, because he went a little bit wide. Luckily, I got through there nicely. Guys ahead of me are into a crash. Managed. Oh, thank God that was ghosted, because if that wasn't thank God ghosted was there, so I can go through there normally. I mean, I know ghosting was off in this race. I do remember that, and then I was surprised it was on. Maybe it's just I don't know, kind of a bit of glitch or something. I don't know. So at the end of the first lap, into P4 right now, so not a bad first lap. So now what I've got to do now is try and catch the first 3. Well, catch P3 actually, so P3 is just down there. And the leader is up to Charouche right now. Well, I come to the Charouche for the 2nd time onto this Kemmel straight. Just save my EOS a little bit because I want to save it for the last 2 laps. So of course I want to save it as much as I can in the first 2 laps just to make it sure. I've got a purple first sector, so I do have the pace like I did at Brazil, so not bad. Coming towards middle sector once again, kind of okay at this point, so just trying to Use the EOS a little bit here, just get a good exit. Feeling okay at this point. Just trying to make sure I don't hit the curves. If I hit the curves, I'll spin out, so make sure I stay in the middle of the road. Just as much as I can. Try and get close to it as much as I can. And make sure I don't, well, make a mistake or something. Just try and not to make a mistake. Coming towards the end of that too. A little bit wide there, but that's 4K, because I'm in its DOS anyway, so I'm not worried about it. I need to use the EOS a little bit. But luckily I'm under a second, so I can use his DOS so he can pull me along. Or something, I don't know. Coming towards the bus stop chicane at the end of lap 2. Managed to get the purple well, I managed to get the fast up the race. And then about a few seconds later, at the exit turn 1, he set the fast up the race. I think he's using his EOS a little. I think he's using EOS a little bit more, so that's fine by me. So I can just save it for the last lap, and then I do have the DOS here, so I decided to save my EOS a little bit, so I can get, well, I'll say get closer, but I don't want to go for I want to take the risk because I want to get through here. Just want to get through this race nicely. So being okay at this point, so just trying to make sure. I just need to wait for his mistake really, and then I'll be alright. And then that's mainly why I'll go for it. So side by side here, then suddenly, yeah, I decided to back out here just to make it even. It's kind of that's kind of like decision there. So coming towards this long left-hander once again. Luckily, I managed to get. No, nicely, I did that nicely. Kind of, my speaking's a little bit off today, so sorry about that. Coming to view here, this guy in P2 made a mistake, and he's got DNF'd. So I'm into P3 already. So this is battle for P2 right now. So we're already at halfway of the race, and we've still got another 2 laps remaining. So not too bad for this one. So yeah, coming towards the end of that 3, I'm trying to think, right, how I'm going to get past this guy without he's overtaking me again. So I decided to save my EOS a little bit. Got DOS here, so I can save my EOS a little bit more. So there's no point overtaking him at turn 1 because he got the DOS zone onto the Kemmel straight. So there's no point of that. So I thought I'd wait till the Kemmel straight. It's kind of the best overtake really. I did hit him in the rear a little bit, so that was my bad. So I decided to let him have the corner, so I decided to let him have the thing, so I don't want to make it fair for everyone. Just trying to get through here nicely. Once again. I mean, Sparta's a very long lap, so you need to make sure you get the setup right. I managed to do it. My setup's kind of okay, but it's just sometimes it's tricky. It's not easy for me, so I had to work my hard to do this. I had to work my so hard, to try to make sure I get every single lap right if I want to do really well in these on multiplayer races or online, whatever. So yeah, so online is quite tricky sometimes, but sometimes I do alright, sometimes I do bad, sometimes I do okay, but I don't know. Sometimes it is tricky, but it's not easy as it looks. Yeah, I'm using, well, as I said once again, I'm using this special Red Bull Liberty, the white Red Bull Liberty. I thought I was in this lobby, a random lobby, and then I was like, okay, so we're using multiplayer. Alright, I thought I'd do this one for a change, and I thought I'd do a Fidno for this. I thought I'd give it a go. So I thought, why not? So that's what I did for this Fidno for today. So yeah, back into this race. Still right behind this guy. I'm actually much closer to him this time. Decided to stay with him till the last lap, and then try and get him on the not up Charouge. I started getting him after the Charouge, using my EOS now and DOS as well, and then got past him nice and easy. Time I got to 50%, that's when I turned it off, so I can save it later on at the end of that. So into P2. by the end of the first sector, so that was a nice move. Onto the Camel Straight. So now I just need to clear away from the P3 guy and try and do my personal best. This guy was kind of in the way, but he's DNF'd himself, so that's fine. At least he's not moving. Kind of in the way there, but that's kind of lost a tenth or 2 tenths there. Why would Nike? So I'm trying to do my personal best right now. Trying to get the fastest lap. So that's kind of the other option really. At least I got a podium though, that's the main thing. At least I'm in the top 3, so I'll take it all day. Seems like in the last race, got a P3. Well, it should have been a win, but if it wasn't for that penalty. Kind of a bit harsh there, but it's okay, because it happens to me all the time. It's a bit annoying, but it's okay. But I'm not angry about it, I'm just disappointed that I didn't get a win. It's fine, at least I won at Monaco and... or something like that. I'd take it, or I don't mind that. So at the end of the race, I came P2 on the road. No penalties this time. Set the personal best by over a second. So didn't get the fast lap, but I'll take a podium all day. So 2 podiums for this one today. So yeah, so that is at Spa, Brazil for this one, for today's video. So yeah, so make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, and like the videos if you enjoy it. And subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you haven't subscribed it, do it now if you haven't done it yet. Like the videos if you enjoy it. I appreciate it a lot. And if you like it, like I do, like it a lot. That's what you gotta do. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here. So I hope you guys have a lovely day. I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys next time. See you guys around. From CC here. Or something like that. And I'll see you guys around for another multiplayer race. Around. Something like that. And see you later.